Okay, Fish and Wildlife just showed up. Asked us if we were the only ones here. Noticed that our plates were from Montana, and we told them, yep, that was our daughter that called from Montana. Anyway, he said to do exactly what we were doing, pack up and go. So that's what we're gonna do.
Snakeskin. Yeah. Well, we're going down pretty steep here. Definitely going to be four-wheel drive getting out, maybe even four-wheel low. And we'll be okay as long as you don't come to a place where the road is washed out. Nobody's been down here in a while. We're exploring. This is BLM Land, and we are west of Craig, Colorado. This is just one of those cases where we knew it was BLM. We saw a dirt road taken off, and we just decided to take that road and see where it went. Here's a campsite right here.
It's a road. It's old.
Linda says it's an old road. However, I could camp in it, down it. We don't know where this road goes. Now, if I had to turn around, it would be tough. I have seen some spots. There's lots of ground cactus here, and I wouldn't want to run over any, so I'd want to pick a spot that was clear of ground cactus. Might have to cut down some sagebrush bushes to turn around if I had to. I think this area could spare a few sagebrush bushes. Now you know why we tow a 6x10 and not a 6x11. I'm kidding, but now you know why we don't get a bigger trailer. We just stopped and got out of the car to kind of look around a little bit, and I'm looking down at my feet, and it looks like a quarter, but I don't know. It's a quarter. See, it pays to do this stuff. There's an old quarter. I'm going to walk up this little knoll here and get a look beyond and see what's out there. Yeah, something didn't make it. Linda pointed out something else up here. Snakeskin. Yeah. Hey, check this out. Now, what would Nugget Noggin say?
You eyeballed it.
That's right, I eyeballed it.
Well, I eyeballed that.
Yeah, I have to be really careful here. Just like everywhere. Well, it looks like this road goes through and empties out into the valley down below, so if we want to camp, we're in a good spot. Or we could continue on down. I think there's a campground down there too.
Yeah, maybe we should go to the campground.
And look at all the bones. Something died here. You can see a vertebra up there. It looks antelope or deer size.
Bones clear back by the car.
There's a lot of bones down here. What is up with that? There's bones over there. Bones down here.
Pretty old too.
Yeah, they're old bones, kind of like mine. Another pile of bones right here. In case you haven't figured it out, we're not staying tonight. You know, we'll go look for something nicer. So if you're going down a road like this, keep your eyes out ahead of you, and if it changes, stop and get out and check it out. Don't try it. You know, if you're way down in someplace, don't take a chance and try it. If it's all sandy or if it gets muddy, back up, turn around, and get the heck back out. People can and do get stuck all the time. And Linda and I turn around all the time. We're always prepared to do that. As we're driving in, we're looking for places that we can turn around in, like, oh, like there. Like there. There's a spot we could turn around in case we have to back up to this point. And it looks like we lucked out and came out on a road. And the thing is, we don't know where the road goes. I think this way. That's where we came from. Well, we ended up on this power line right away. Pardon the pan here, it's not a very smooth one, but this is where we're at. Don't really want to camp on a power line right away. It's actually private property. Linda's down there and the road tucks off to the right. There might be a place down there, but somebody came up here in a Jeep with heavy tires and we just came up pulling a trailer in four-wheel low though to get up the steep incline that we just came up. Okay, I just stopped up there and we've been walking around, and I can camp down in here, which is just off the power line road. Just for tonight. It's pretty dusty, but it's kind of sandy. It's good traction. I mean, it's firm, but I mean, we're not going to be tramping dust around, so it's not too bad. It'll do for the night. Well, this is it for the night. Like I say, it's a little dusty, and hazy, smoky, but nice view.
Nice view of what we could see.
Yeah, we're back in the smoke areas of the west. And right near the trailer here, found a beautiful red flake, or the remains of a tool. So the Indians like this place. That's a plus. And there's another flake. That looks like a piece of jasper. And if you're not a regular follower of our channels, I always look for these, and it's just a sign that the Native Americans were here before us. I mean, long before us. This is what's left over from napping an arrowhead or a spear point or a knife or a scraper or something along those lines. And there you go. Not 4 feet from the last one. Another beautiful piece of brown stone. And it too looks like it's a flake. However, they did make little knives like this too. They were kind of crescent shaped. And when they broke them, they just throw them away and make another one. But it took a special kind of stone. One that would colloidal fracture. Like glass. Usually when you find flakes, it's either going to be a pile of flakes from where a man sat and made tools. A lot of times that'll be on a lookout point, which this area, that looked like it could be very promising for that. Or it's going to be a trail of flakes along a trail that they used. So what I saw here though was there's a trail of flakes following this ravine up, and it's probably a trail they used to access this pinyon pine forest for the pine nuts. Just me surmising, but that's the way it looks. This sagebrush here is really, really fragrant. Really fragrant. Well, that's some of the strongest sagebrush I've ever smelled. But you gotta watch, because there's ground cactus everywhere, and those thick spikes go right through the sole of your running shoe, and I'm wearing running shoes right now. This is a road we're parked on. It just, we're just up around the bend here, and it comes down here and ends right in front of me. The power line road went around this knoll and comes back out and goes down below and continues on. There's a four-wheeler over there, or a Jeep or something. So at least we don't have to worry about traffic wanting to get by us tonight because it's a dead end. Well, believe it or not, this area got heavy, heavy rain just about 2 or 3 nights ago. 2 nights ago. Heavy rain. I'd like to go explore off in the trees up there. I might do that later.
Hey, Red. Come over. Come here. Let me show you what I got.
What did you find, baby? Oh, no way. What is it?
It's a arrowhead, broken.
Oh, good find.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice oval shape. It's the tip of an arrow. Kind of an odd crystalline, but they made it crystalline rock, but they managed to flake that.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Good job.
Yeah. Then I found this too.
Oh, you're kidding. No, you. Look, what a beautiful little
Isn't
point.
it cool?
It's just got one ear broken off. What fine workmanship. Look at that.
Yeah, and that one is still sharp. When I picked it up, I almost cut myself.
Look how delicate that is. Oh, very nice one.
Yeah.
Well, we're not on public land. You get to keep those.
And look at that. It's really old. It's got that deposits on it.
Yeah, lime or calcium deposits, so it's been laying there a long time. What did it look like when you found it? Was it just laying on the ground, or?
No, it was all I could see was, here, I'll show you. I'll stick it in the ground like how I found it.
So what did you see?
I saw that straight line. I thought, well, that's weird because everything else is rounded and, you know, rock shaped. And I saw that. And I just did that with my finger and
Out it came.
out it came.
Well, that's a find of a lifetime. And broken just means it was used.
Yep.
You find perfect arrowheads and that they fell out of a pocket or something, or fell out of a pouch or something. When you find them broken like that, that means they were actually used. And this one too.
2 different time eras, I think, yeah?
Well, good job, Linda. Oh, Linda and I are we're just relaxing in the shade here, and I got up to walk around a little bit and noticed a fire just on the hilltop, maybe a mile from us. This being a wide angle lens makes it look a lot further, but it's not. And there's nothing there. It's just what you see in front of us, so it's kind of wild country. I'm gonna have to keep a really close eye on that and keep track of which way the wind's going, because we don't want to get caught. That may make it so we got to get the heck out of here. Yep. It's probably not obvious to you. I'm watching it. It's growing. The base is growing bigger on it. There's a black smoke just started up on the left-hand side of that plume. It's getting wider. If it crosses that hillside and kind of starts coming down that hillside, I think we'd be out of here. I certainly don't want to go to bed tonight with that thing there. I don't have any cell service here. I do have that Garmin InReach satellite communicator, and I'm wondering if I should maybe try to make a report somehow. I gotta think about that a minute. Well, I just sent a message to my daughter about this fire and had her call the local fire department, but I haven't heard back from her yet.
So with our InReach, Rick sent a message to our daughter Becca Lynn in Great Falls, Montana, and asked her to call the authorities because we spotted a huge plume of smoke over our horizon towards the west. Not too far from us. We could smell the smoke. We have no cell reception here, but we were able to get out with the Garmin InReach. And she said she called the police, gave them our position, and the police let the fire department know about it.
Well, I'm just thinking about whether we should move or not. Seems to be coming right our way, so that's a good possibility.
I think we should move, because we only have one way out.
Is that a problem? No, seriously, you're right. And it's gotten a lot bigger. The base has really gotten wider.
Yeah, and I see, I mean, the smell of smoke is pretty strong.
Yeah. We better go, but I don't know where we're going to go. It's close.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
All right.
First things first. Get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we're doing it.
Okay. So we're going to make some coffee.
Yeah.
And then head out.
Which means I'm going to make some coffee.
Yeah. I'll watch the fire.
You watch the fire. I'll go make a cup.
Okay.
All right. I'm on it.
Okay. Fish and Wildlife just showed up. Asked us if we were the only ones here. Noticed that our plates were from Montana. And we told him, yep, that was our daughter that called from Montana. Anyway, he said to do exactly what we were doing. Pack up and go. So that's what we're going to do.
Coming to you live from Juniper Canyon. Now they're flying spotter planes over it, checking it out. We're about ready to pull out. As soon as I get out of here, I'll have my daughter contact the police and tell them that we've vacated the area so they don't have to worry about us or think about us in any way. Better safe than sorry. We're out of here. Well, the sheriff just stopped by just seconds ago and asked us if we were packing up. And we says, yeah, we're out of here. And then he mentioned our daughter in Montana. We said, yeah, that's our daughter. He says, yeah, she's a little concerned about you, but we want to let you know that, yeah, you should go. Well, the only thing I'm worried about is a really steep hill that we had to go into four-wheel low to get up. And Lord, make the brakes hold, please, when we go down. Where was that? I think this is the road here. Here. We'll just leave it in four-wheel drive while we go down.
See the
four-wheel low.
Cars over there, the trucks.
Oh yeah. Down at the bottom, I can see the police down there. Blue lights going, blue and red lights going. Yeah, not so bad.
Yeah, it was worse going up than coming down.
What's really too bad is we stayed here on purpose after last night because it's so beautiful. So we stayed for another night is what we did. And we were going to survive the heat of the day just to be here one more beautiful evening because it was so pretty last night, as the pictures here will tell you.
Well, maybe that's why God had us stay there, so we could see that fire and report it.
You know, it could be. Well, the problem is it's 4:30 in the afternoon, in the evening, and there are no Walmart parking lots anywhere nearby. We've got to go find a place to camp. So we'll just see how this turns out, and we always land on our feet somewhere, though, and we'll, you know, well, maybe 1 foot. Well, we didn't do too bad. We ended up just a few miles down the road at a little town called Maybell. We've been through here a couple times in the past, but they have this city-owned RV park. Any port in a storm, so we just bought us a spot and we're staying for the night.
Well, spending the evening running for cover during an emergency for us wasn't the way we thought we'd spend the evening, but
it turned out all right. Hey guys, we really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please check back in for more Gonagain videos and be sure and subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
And aloha.
See you around.